Hello again. All I want to do is bring you up to date with the situation in Corfu and the lifting of the lockdown that we've been enduring, same as you, and also to tell you what came out today with regard to holiday flights to and from Corfu. So let's see what we've got here. Although I'm saying Corfu, all these restrictions I'm reading to you, because I'm taking it off the computer, apply to all of Greece and all the islands, Greek islands. So bear it in mind. Now I'm taking all of this information from Keep Talking Greece website, which is an excellent website which translates all the Greek news and rules and regs in English very fast. So it's well worth checking for yourself. Keep Talking Greece, excellent site. Here we go then. I'll start from May the 4th, where we was totally locked down and we used to have movement permit to leave the house. So from May the 4th, first thing lifted is the obligation of having a movement permit. We also allowed movement within our postal area, apart from the exception of travelling between islands of the same postal area for essential purposes or doctor's visit. We allowed exercise outdoors and at the beaches. Organised beaches will open at a later point. That's good. Recommended public gatherings of no more than 10 people. I don't even know 10 people. Opening of small shops, hairdressers, barbershops and beauty parlours. No good for me. Book and paper article stores and sports stores can open. Consumer goods and electric appliance stores. That's excellent. Garden and flower shops and opticians. Clothes and shoe repairs, churches, but only for individual prayer, no more than 10 people. I don't call that individual prayers if you're praying with 10 people, do you? No, I don't know. So, carrying on. MOT stations for your car will be open. And public hospitals will open again for tactical surgeries and external patients, which is a load of bull, because I've been trying to contact Hadi Costa Hospital in Yanina for a week now and they don't answer the phone at all, and the other phones that do ring are off the hook. Some phones ring, some phones are off the hook. That's rubbish then. There's no restrictions inside Athens for the month of May, no car restrictions that is. If you are a private car driver, you'll be allowed 2 passengers per car, instead of the current law which is 2 people that include the driver, so it's 1 passenger. Wow, that's big business. Allowed on vehicles, driver and 2 passengers. And you can also go restriction from, you must stay in your postal area. Right. May the 11th. May the 11th. Students of 3rd grade will return to classes and high school classes will open on May the 18th. And there'll be other announcements later. Tutorial schools for 3rd year classes will be open. And other than retail stores except for shopping malls. That means all the shops can open except if you're in a shopping mall. Driving schools will be open and you can go gambling. May the 17th. Church is open to the public. The faithful are allowed to attend. The unfaithful are not. Religious services under strict rules. May the 18th. Zoo and botanical gardens will be open. Archaeological sites, well, I don't think anyone cares about them much if they're buried in them. Lyceum, 1st and 2nd grade high school and 3rd grade all open. Foreign language schools open. Possible total lifting of travelling restrictions within the country depending on the course of the pandemic. So that's a sort of maybe yes, maybe no law. If implemented, people may travel outside your area, other than the within the one where the residence is. Basically, you can go outside the area where you live, I think that reads. This good. Travel restrictions may be enforced for travelling to the islands from the mainland. Only permanent residents can travel to the islands. That's me. During the first, shopping malls and department stores are open. Cafes, bars, restaurants will allow to have customers in outdoor spaces. Hotels that work all the year round can open and be in operation. Those that only open for the season cannot. The remaining justice facilities and courts are open. See below if I look down the... I've done that right. Now, let's have a look about the news for you poor people who'd like to come to Corfu or Greece for a holiday. So listen up and listen carefully. In order for a passenger to board a flight from abroad to Greece, he must have received a health certificate within the last 72 hours that he is not a carrier of COVID-19. Of course, if you've got a certificate that says you are a carrier, you can't come. Without this certificate, he will not be allowed to board the plane. There will be no vacant seats on the flights to or from or within Greece, i.e. their capacity will be full, so air transport is economically viable. So in other words, they're living in dreams, man, if they think every flight's going to be full in this time of the COVID. Passengers will not be served food for flights for up to 4 hours, but they will receive packaged snacks. Well, isn't a packaged snack food? Greeks who want to travel abroad should be tested 72 hours before boarding the plane. Greece's request to other countries is that no COVID-19 tests be conducted when tourists leave Greece. Tourists should be tested when they return to their own country. That's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Tourists will leave the country without any controls. That means leave Greece. So that there will be no risk of being trapped in the country and a stay in quarantine. The minister said, after all, this would be a disincentive to choosing our country as a holiday destination. This is a man living in dreams, I think. Right, hotels. There will be quarantine hotels in every tourist area. The Ministry of Tourism will rent a tourist accommodation in each tourist area of the country which will function as a quarantine hotel. Tourists who are found to be carriers of the coronavirus will be transferred there. Whether you've got to pay for that, it doesn't say. Each hotel or tourist accommodation will be obliged to contract with a doctor who will determine whether tourists must undergo COVID-19 test. The diagnosis will be either live or via telemedicine. Telemedicine is bad enough, hard enough to get a doctor these days. that is weird. Each hotel tourist accommodation was now, yes, but who's to say that a person needs a test? Anyway, moving on. Test results will be released within 6 hours so that anyone who is tested positive can be transferred to a quarantine hotel. Whoa, this is a good one. Special training in hygiene rules will be provided to the staff of each hotel. Who's going to pay for that? There will be no buffets in the hotel except for small hotels. So there will be food and buffets, but there may not be if your class is a big hotel. Yeah, very vague. Some beds will be installed at a safety distance to each other and will have a disposable cover for each swimmer. Now that's for each swimmer. But suppose you only want to sunbathe. Don't you get a disposable cover? That's weird. Right, moving on. Oh no, we don't need to, and that is basically it. Now, don't forget, if you want to keep up to date with this, you can go to Keep Talking Greece website. It's absolutely superb. Their translations is excellent, albeit comes out with some weird and wonderful things, but that's the translation. It's not them. I mean, for instance, all hotels will be no food, or buffets as I say, except small hotels. So, come on. Anyway, much as we'd like to have you here, it may well be worth your while giving up this year. Stay at home, enjoy the sunshine in England or Germany or wherever it is, and really make the most of your own country, because travelling looks like it's going to be a pain in the butt and very dangerous. Basically, much as we need you over here, don't bring your virus either. We don't want it. We've been very, very lucky. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that's been helpful to you. Keep Talking Greece is the website, and hey, keep your chin up, man. Bye. Bye. Cheers.